Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to you, wherever you are on this big blue planet. Hi, y'all. It's your host of this podcast, storyteller gone rogue, Missye K. Hey, y'all. I'm sorry. I know that's a little distracting, right? But, just a little bit of my breakout music, just in opening theme stuff, just toying around with this, seeing what you like, don't like, what you do dig, what you don't dig. And as usual, go ahead and drop me a note in the comments or email ghosthawke at gmail. That's right, gmail.com. ghosthawke at gmail.com. I love mail, all types of mail, even that hate mail. Bring it along, sugars, bring it along. And if you want to, smash that like button. Please subscribe to find out any more updates on this channel. And let me know what you like and don't like, what you dig and don't dig on this updated version of the Storyteller Gone Rogue podcast. Ooh, I guess my own music cut out. And I wasn't even watching it. Hey! So, how's you? I hope you're good. I'm doing well. I mean, this life is going fucking, I don't know, y'all. I'm going as nuts as you are. But you know something? It's all coming together as I guess it's supposed to. Ew, more updated music, I guess. It's coming together as it should. So, that all said, hey, I'm going to drop this music out just a little bit, so it's getting a little distracting, maybe for me and for you. And we're going to update in just a little bit. But we're just chit-chatting here and there. How's you doing? I hope you're doing much better than I am. I've got relationship troubles, as many as you probably do. And some don't get it, as mine does not. And some do, as, well, maybe yours does. Maybe you're lucky enough to have yours that do. And those of you who are finding this channel, because of the algorithms, maybe you finally get it like I do too. And let's have a relationship and build from scratch and from day one for the stuff we want, right? Right. So, that said, I know, it sounded a little confusing. And if it did, rewind, listen slowly. If you got to re-skip or skip ahead, do stuff that makes sense. I'm good either way. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for finding me. Thank you so much of you, for all 14 of you out there that finally found this channel. Hey, we're in a niche. We're growing. And if not, I have no problem talking to myself because I usually do it anyway. Beautiful song by the performing artist known as Rick Springfield. You know, Jesse's Girl, that Rick Springfield. Yes, that man. He did a song called Speak to the Sky. Well, if it's just you and you're underneath a great big sky, whom else are you going to talk to but the one maybe hanging around in it? Maybe your family members are in their heaven day when they got there. Whichever, it works for me. Right? Right. So, without further ado, and let me not keep banging around on here, jump into the main part of this podcast for today, October 11 on 2023 Earth Time. Oh. Welcome to the ride, kids. Welcome to the ride. It's not easy, and if you're wondering if I'm manic depressive or bipolar, with these energies coming and going, can you blame me? But no, I'm not sponsored by big anything. I'm just sponsored by my big ass imagination. Without further ado, let me jump in for this initial reason why this recording today, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. I'll see you later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for really extending this much patience with me in handling this podcast podcast stream. A lot of goofs, a lot of glitches, a lot of take twos. I do apologize. Anyway, I was also in the middle of trying not to sneeze, not realizing I was still on air. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and just jump in for the little tail end of what it is I'm listening to regarding the Duck and the Dipsticks' most recent travails in going to my hometown, born and raised, born and bred in New York City. Considering what considering the absolute shithole my town, New York City's turned into. These two have a whole nerve to show their faces there again because their in-laws, the Prince and Princess of Wales, Prince and Princess Catherine, showed up there. New Yorkers love them. This one does too. But the other two that, just Dum-Dumm and the wife, and Harry's wife, Dum-Dumm's wife, yeah, a few months after that alleged near catastrophic car chase, every time I think about these two, usually I try to keep the vibe high, but when you got to deal with somebody wrapped in a bath towel and a wrinkled one at that, and with the hairstyle going messy, and all this other, oh Lord, oh my, Anyway, without further ado, let's get this going before I find a noose and, well, all right, I won't, but you know what I mean. And it's almost over, thank God. And you've got another maybe 2 to 5 minutes to deal with this. Toward the end of it, it's a reaction video or response video to a channel I follow, Real Housewives of, I think, Los Angeles, or whomever she follows, this guy and this other guy, her husband's Jay. He's, the terror on Twitch, or I might be formerly known as Twitter, that X-mess. Anyway, let me stop playing around. Let me not waste any more time. Beautiful shout out to all you lovely darlings, human darlings out there. Let's go ahead and let's go.
Very close, disgusting move of both of them. 7-car envoy, richest grin, don't know where they're at. She's basically wearing a towel. So at this summit, they revealed during the event they've been working behind the scenes with parents for the past year in order to create a community of shared experiences.
First of all, she's full of shit. Secondly, you don't see those kids. Don't even get me going on those invisible kids, okay? Alleged children. We have to say here for, entertainment purposes only. Anyway, they're talking about Dum-Dumm and Dum-Dumm's wife. And Dum-Dumm's wife would love me to use her name, wouldn't she? But it's like the late Paul Harvey had said the same thing. They'd love me to name them, wouldn't they? And then he just didn't. So he would always drop references to them, but actually calling them out by name, which narcissists hate. So let's keep doing what the narcissists hate, shall we? And bring on me some sugars. Come on, sugars, I love you. Let's go ahead and talk and let's dish, okay? Good. Let's move on.
What does that even mean? That is just PR garbage.
Yep.
With Harry and Meghan taking the stage later on in the event to thank all the mothers and fathers who shared their stories. They don't give a fuck about the mothers and fathers who shared their story. I guarantee you, if you ask them any of the people's names there, they couldn't name them. They're so desperate for attention, they're glomming onto other people's stories and making it about themselves. Just hoping.
Don't you just hate people like that? Now here's where the free speech part comes in. Dum-Dumm had the whole nerve to say,
"Oh yes, the First Amendment. It really sounds preposterous to have such a First Amendment right to anyone to speak their mind freely."
What? Because you can't handle criticism? Somebody speaking, not a glowing praise of you or helping you glow up or whatever the fuck you want people to do to you? Excuse you? You coming to my town and telling me how I get to talk? Oh no. No, yeah. No wonder you're called the Prince of Pink Pancakes on certain channels that are going to be sponsored. Well, not sponsored, but mentioned in the show notes on this particular podcast. Moving on. And moving on from you, Dum-Dumm. God almighty. Censoring me? Bitch, you wish.
Praying that this will be the PR break that they need. They're clueless. If you didn't realize that before, then hopefully this is what jolts you awake.
Thank you.
The article continues, and I've hit the low point, so I won't read all of it. I do want to read this. It says, on this occasion, the pair appear to have taken rather stringent steps to ensure their safety, with a marked NYPD escort accompanying their SUV fleet to the event at Hudson Yards Questions still remain over Harry and Meghan's account of the car chase, which was a statement from the couple's spokesman described as being near catastrophic. What on earth could they possibly need 7 cars for? Their egos? I asked Jay.
And the New York City police escort? A police escort, for God's sake. Okay. All right. Y'all ain't here for that. You can listen to it on your own time. Okay. All right. Moving on.
This question, and his answer was he thought they were maybe assembling their own Fast and Furious team. No, that'd be way too cool for these 2 losers.
Pretty much.
No, but really, 7 cars, really? You think you're that important? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I know nothing will ever come of it, but they should be made to pay for the security this time, especially with the police escort. They should be made to pay for people who had to look into their near catastrophic car chase. Anybody who had to spend time working on that bullshit, they should be reimbursing those people as well. I am disgusted. I mean, that's where I stay at with this couple, but this seriously is one of the all-time lowest things I've seen involving kids like this or family.
And even the kids yet. Now, if you're wondering about the kids, a little bit of backstory. This was supposed to be a visit to a New York City school. And if you're not really familiar with New York City schools, again, born and raised, they're all either called PS or IS for intermediate school, or JHS has been most recently converted to junior high school, or HS for high school. Okay, but generally it was known as PS, public school, for elementary, 1st to 6th, intermediate or IS, 7 to 9, but back in the day it was 7 to 8, and 9 being a funny year, they would either lump that in with the junior high school kids in 7th and 8th grade and put the 9th graders in with the 8th graders, or put the 9th graders in with the high school kids, figuring, divided up, instead of 6 years, 2 and 4, you got 6, 3, and 3. Okay? Well, however they sliced it up, it still came out to be the same thing. But some schools had the 9th grades in it, some didn't. And that's why they called one intermediate school and another junior high school. Junior high school had only 7, 8, and IS only had 7, 8, 9. In this case, they went to a PS school in the poorest neighborhood of the poorest neighborhood of all the boroughs. In all the boroughs, they picked the poorest borough of the poorest area of the poorest borough in New York City. And unfortunately, that's notoriously the Bronx. Now, these were little kids. Now, we're talking about preschool age, like somewhere between 3 and 7 at most. Okay, so you're looking at 3 to 2nd graders. So you're preschool to grade 2, which is fine. How come this sweet bitch was going to have these kids sign an NDA, for God's sakes? Now, those of you who don't know an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, or, yeah. What is a 4-year-old going to say about Meghan Markle? What, a 4-year-old is not allowed to say, Mommy, I didn't have a nice day at school today? A 6-year-old's not allowed to say, that, lady with the funny hair, she smelled weird? So little kids are not allowed to speak their minds? You starting the censorship already. I mean, it's already enough, and you already know my stance on abortion. I hate the shit. I'm all the way pro-life. So, censoring the kids it's already not enough. You're going to censor the kids in the womb via taking them out of it. But censoring them in school now, because heaven forbid they say your perfume didn't smell, I didn't like the way your perfume smelled, or you have a funny smile, or, little kids being honest. She was going to have little kids signing an NDA. Okay? Never mind my views on being pro-life. You want that is taking the expression children should be seen and not heard to a whole fucking new level. That bitch, how dare you looking to be censoring some kids now? Okay. You are that damn insecure, you can't let no little kid speak his or her mind? And this is why, pertaining to this video, and you go following this woman's channel and go look at her further, her older videos, but it's still pertinent, but just, not, still pertinent in content, not so much in the time in which they were put down. Okay? This whole hoe is telling little kids, you gotta sign this. And by the way, we're gonna come here and brighten up your little school. Do you mind having little rugs and little carpets and little area rugs and little pillows and things so you can sit on? It'll make your school look nice. Now, I get the intention. Of course, you've been inside of these drab-ass schools. Yes, it would look nice. Unfortunately, she wasn't coming from a good place of intention. Okay? You know this because all y'all got family members. Got one or two of them family members that'll bring you a shit gift, but dare you to say anything contrary to anything they want to hear. This is that. Okay? Even though you think that gift is hideous, you think that gift is atrocious, you think that gift is, what the? Okay. You've plumbed to some new lows before, but okay. I'll wait till you gone. I know what to do the second you out of here, and you'll never know. Okay? That, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm talking about. And see, me being a Gemini, me loving words, me being a logophile. Okay? Logo means word, file means love. Okay? Don't get it twisted. I love the gab. I can talk all day. You will not fucking silence me. You will never silence me. You will die when you try to silence me. Because I tell you what, I lived multiple lives and I died fighting. I'm back here. And any of you in my airspace hearing any of this, we got a battle to fight on this beautiful planet called Earth. All of us chose to be here. Don't mean we got to like what all's going down here. But you know what? You're going to help me raise that vibe. Censorship? Oh, no. No. Not on my watch. Not on no little kid's watch. Not on anybody's watch. I don't care what you don't like being said. I don't like that pedos still get to breathe. I don't like that pedos are working in any establishment, including where I happen to be. But do I get a say in that? No. Because but I will speak my mind on that. But it's a time and place for that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? There is a time and a place for everything. Bible says so. Say what you want about that. Bust the clock is right twice a day. Go with that adage. Thank you. So too is this. If pedos get to live and breathe, we get to speak our mind about them. Y'all niggas cannot have it both ways. Somebody drops something you don't like being said, check you. Don't check them. You don't like what's being said. You don't like what's being performed. Why not? Dig into your why not that you don't dig it. Does it go against your values? Do I like drag queens reading to little kids? Hell no. Hell no. But you know what? You're not going to force it down nobody's throat, neither. There is a time and a place for that. There is a time and a place for that. You don't need to be militant on that any more than you want Christians being militant on what Jesus Christ means to them and should mean to you according to them. You don't get to tell nobody they don't get to have no fucking prerogative. You don't get to tell nobody they don't get to have no fucking perspective. Nobody died and left you boss. So if you think you need to go run and roughshod over somebody else, bitch, check you. And I got my baby father, laying up in there, expecting me to hold his, you don't have no perspective. This conversation is done since you said I was being childlike. I'm like, oh, okay. So those three things in that sentence right over there, and you're gonna drill down the argument because you want to make an ass of yourself. Okay, well, you know what? You go have fun making an ass of yourself, because you just did, Point is, ladies and gentlemen, these energies are fast and furious, and one of which is pick a side. You are for censorship, or you are dead ass against it. If you're for it, congratulations, good for you. Thank you for standing up. I love you. I respect you for it. Now get the fuck off my channel. Okay? I respect you. You respect my... hey, I'm chill with you being a censorship dog. Knock yourself out. You have no room in my world. You have no place in my world. However, you can still be in the universe. Great case in point. Do not Pluto and the sun share the same universe? Thank you. So take your Pluto ass off my channel. Okay? If you are pro running your mouth, no filter, take no prisoners, pull no punches, take no prisoners. Like me, throwing two sheets to the wind. You got a mouth like a truck driver. You got a mouth like a sailor. You got a mouth like Joan Rivers. And like me. Come on over here and sit by me. We can always have a great conversation. If you are pro free speech, if you are pro First Amendment and Second Amendment, okay, you are pro First A, pro Second A, and pro life, even better. And if you're looking like them channels that I follow, because I'm going to put a couple of them that I do follow up in there, let's give a shout out to. That one, the Chiron channel, oh, the one that looks like A.A. Michael, oh. Speaking of which, before we got to go back to her, nice, keep the vibe high. How come all these archangels are looking so fine, ladies and gentlemen? Is it just me? Or are they looking like some serious eye candy? If it's not supposed to be up like there, like, getting little, I don't fuck the jungle, wow, wow. Oh, you know what I mean? Why are they looking like, oof, can I see you with a shirt off, please? No, a kilt is just fine, thank you. Yeah. And some hiker boots. Oh, yeah. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, thank you. Why are they making them look like that? Ooh, inquiring minds seriously want to know. All right, we got to go get back to Dum-Dumm and Dum-Dumm's wife, because this is... All right, nice detour around the rabbit hole, but all right, we still got to clean out the bird cage, Let's go.
Families like this, to try to boost your own name.
Right?
Smiling like that through the whole event, wearing a towel to the event. I'm just absolutely disgusted, and I'm sickened. You guys, this is where I need you to chime in for my own mental health.
Me too.
I need you to let me know all of your thoughts.
Yes.
I need to know your thoughts on this outfit.
Yeah.
I need to know your thoughts on the 7 cars and the police escort. I need to know your thoughts on them throwing a summit at all. I know it's not theirs, but glomming on and pitching up this summit tent on what was already there. I need to know.
Yeah.
As ever,
Yep.
I'm so completely disgusted by the pair of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
think that's all I got.
Me too.
I actually feel nauseous after this one. You guys are the best. Let me know your thoughts.
Me too, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be hanging around a little bit. She's getting out of here, but we're going to hang out a little bit.
Thank you for everything, and have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Me too. And, yeah, I'm going to be playing a different lead-out music to whatever she's got. I again, technological, but I can sing you out if you want. No, but let me see how much time am I gabbed up over here. And, ooh, I got this phone upside down. Oh, yeah, I pretty much talked up a storm over here. So, with that all said, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of this channel. I really appreciate all of y'all. I won't send out any exit music because I don't have any exit music to send out. So, check out again, smash that like button, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this channel, what you like, what you don't like. Ghost Hawke, GHOSTHAWKE at Gmail. And Captain Maverick, CAPTN, Maverick like Top Gun, at hotmail.com. Thanks so much. Love you all. And this channel wouldn't be without you. As always, I'm Gemini. I'm Ghost. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Ooh, I got this phone upside down. Oh, yeah, I pretty much talked up a storm. Playing at the same time. No, that's not going to be helpful. So, turns out, in addition to Chickadee trying to call herself getting a bunch of little kids to sign NDAs, I did a little research on this story. Yeah, okay, let me take a quick drink because I'm gonna need it. Evidently, Chicken decided not only did we need to have them signing NDAs in the poorest neighborhood, in the poorest borough of the most richest city in America, okay, in the Bronx. She wanted the staff and kids and faculty at full cost to buy that disgusting book of hers, The Bench. It's already enough that she walks around looking messy and, somehow put together after that near catastrophic car chase. But making little kids try to buy that god-awful book now, the same god-awful book that supposedly Netflix bought for her, the Meet Me at the Lake story by some chick named, what the hell was her name? Carly Fortune? Oh, stop. Yeah, okay. Forgive me for getting blue. You got little kids in the room. Cover their ears. I warn you in 3, 2, 1. I already posted more than one time on this channel, multiple occasions. I have my first book available on Amazon. It's called Jersey Dogs, a McGinnis Pedregon case book. Okay? And under an alias, I will be writing an adult-only themed series, but it's mystery-themed. A title not to be revealed just yet, but my alias will be Mackenzie Q. I would need to blow somebody in order to get a proper, nice, cushy book deal. I can take my time putting out the product however long I needed to take it, getting it done. I would have to practically suck somebody off the foamy completion to get a cushy deal like this one got. But yet, guess who didn't get one? Not that I would ask for one. But you can uncover your little kids' ears now. Or skip ahead if you haven't covered your little kids' ears. But the point, ladies and gentlemen, being, this one snaked her way into the monarchy, snaked her way in the Duchess hood, pissed it off, and now thinks, but I can still make it, when if you had half a brain between the two of you, you could have done more damage within than doing it from without. 1. 2, who the hell is going to buy that god-awful book of yours? At least I have good earned 4.5 stars on Amazon. You got what? 2. Even with the prop-ups, dearie. And even then, it might be 5 stars? Yeah, that's inflated. Okay? I know how the publishing industry works. Good try, but not here for another. This is for another time. And 3, chicken, you don't get to censor little kids. Period, point blank, good night, go home, you're drunk. And if you keep dressing the way you look and the way you do, it's going to get out more than you think. Girl, you are a drunk and a half. Not to mention, you're disgusting as shit. And with that said, on that video, let me get out of here. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Smash that like button, subscribe, email me, ghosthawke@gmail.com, captnmaverick@hotmail.com. And yeah, that's all I got on those two. I'm done with those two. Peace out, everybody.